Welcome everybody to the vlog. In today's vlog, as always, we don't have a vlog topic, so today was actually going super well until like 6th period. As a test taker, there's a lot of tests I come across where I'm like, oh man, I think I did bad on that. But like, today was the first time in a really long time where I like walked out sincerely thinking like, I completely failed that. Like, not like, oh, I'm gonna do really bad. Like, I felt like, oh my goodness, did I not know anything? So pros and cons. Well, how was there even a pro? But my point was the one good thing is she curved the last test, which I did good on. So, she'll probably curve this one since I did bad on it. So everyone else will do bad, right? Because this one was harder. So, I think she's gonna curve it, but on the other hand, I don't think that's gonna affect my score too much. Anyway, so that's that, and then I checked out a camera to film tomorrow, but I left it in the video production studio. So I was like, oh man, I felt bad because he needs some responsibility. I emailed the teacher, he said it's no problem, but still I was bummed about that for a while. On the good side, though, not much homework. I can't call it an essay. I wrote like 2 paragraphs tonight for English, and then did my math homework, and it was done. I was like, whoa. We had scouts tonight. That went well. How would I not go? I don't know. Okay. And it turns out we might be going camping this weekend, so that might be fun. It's to an extent. We're not really like going out far. We're going to this close by place, this reserve. So, it's just a little Cub Scout camp. But originally we weren't going to go, but now we might. So we'll see. I don't know. But if Nathan is able to go, then I will be going because I'm like the den chief. But then I also have a robotics meeting this weekend. Nathan has a baseball tournament, so we're still working it out. Anyways, though, that's basically what's going on. Super excited. The outreach event. Oh, okay. I forgot to do that today. The outreach event, the high school outreach event, is Wednesday, which is going to be super exciting. That's basically once a year. They have a special night where you can invite your friends, invite your people, and they have huge carnival type thing in the back parking lot. It's 50s theme this year, so I'm super excited. It's going to be a really fun night. But yeah, so the problem is like, how are you going to outreach when everyone you talk to is from church? Oh my. But yeah, I mean, of course I'll find some people. What happens is I ask like 10 people, and then none of them can come. Like, half of them can't come, half of them just don't want to come. Or they're like, and then there's a few like, oh, maybe I'll come, but like, they're not coming, and then they don't come. I don't know, we'll see. Of course, asking the day before, it's kind of late, so a lot of people already have something to do, and I'm probably not going to invite as many people as I would to, I don't know, something else, just a normal night, because I will say this night is going to probably be a little bit more cringy, a little bit less like, oh, this is where all the cool kids hang out, at this carnival with people screwing around. Like, no, that's not where the cool kids hang out. So, in that sense, but I'd rather just bring someone in normal impact, right? But anyways, we'll see. My church is also just doing like a general invite weekend coming up where you can invite people, which I think would be a lot. I won't say a lot more effective. Effective for certain people more than this, but then this will be effective for certain people more than that. So, yeah, that was such a good sentence. Wow. Anyways, that's what's going on. I have a ton of stuff in my pockets that we can empty out while I'm talking, because these vlogs are not high quality enough for me to not do that. Okay. I need to get some money. Okay. Yeah, I'm literally about to go to bed. It's 10 o'clock. I was so happy I didn't have much homework tonight. That was kind of insane. Let's see, went on a drive today. Is that exciting? Not really. There weren't any near accidents or anything, or about to run red lights or cut someone off or anything like that. So nothing dramatic happened. So I don't know. It's just a kind of a normal drive. At this point, driving wise, I know, well, to the everyday extent, I know how to do everything. I mean, I always knew, but like I've done basically everything, and now I'm at the point where like what I really need is just a whole bunch of experience, because the places where I find myself like, oh, I need to work on this is like surprisingly what like from my perspective was like, oh, this is the easiest thing in the book, right turn on red, right? Like it seems like the easiest thing, like you just wait and oh, there's no cars coming, and then you go. When I watch my parents do it, it's the easiest thing, but then when you're actually there and you have to look down the boulevard and you see the headlight, I mean, it was probably more difficult because it was at night, I'll give myself that, but like you see the headlights there and you're like, should I stay or should I go? So I mean, I went, but the place I need work is like, it's like a battle in my mind of like, this is a dangerous move, or like if I just let all these gaps go because they're too dangerous, when is the car behind me going to start honking at me? And I don't know, my parents have a lot of experience, so they can be like, hey, you know when you talk to the car in front of you and they can't hear you, like, hey, you should have gone on that one, hey, you had a space there, why aren't you going? So I don't want to be, even though, I don't know, it's like a social interaction without the social interaction. It's kind of weird, because like I should be like, who cares what the person behind me thinks, because I don't know who they are, and I'll never see them again, and I won't even like see them face to face or talk to them, like who even cares? At the same time, though, I don't want to be that one guy like who waits in the right turn lane until the light turns green, but at the same, so that I need to work on the calls where I have to judge when I'm gonna merge in. I need to work on reacting to that, not reacting to that, work on judging that and being able to, I mean, I think I'm doing it okay, but it's just the state of mind I'm in is like, oh my gosh, need to get to a place, and that's just experience. There's nothing else other than, taking a drive in it during a busy time and just going in kind of like circles or something, just making a whole bunch of right turns to get used to turning right on red lights, which it's an interesting idea. I might actually do that though. So yeah, that's what's going on. Oh man, I had one other thing to say, and I don't think I can recall what it was, so I'm not going to be able to say it. Anyways, hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy the video, please leave a like. If you did not dislike it, remember to share your opinion, comment, and like, and I'll see you next time, guys. Bye-bye.